So I'm gonna take this opportunity to issue my one and only advisory. If you have a platform and you have content with my name attached to lies, take it down now.
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor, and you tuned in to Forgotten Kings TV.
Moments ago, Chris Webber addresses the shocking rumors involving him and former teammate Doug Christie. That's right, y'all. For those who may not know, last week it was rumored that Chris Webber allegedly slept with Doug Christie's wife behind his back. Okay, not only that, but the child between Doug Christie and his wife, they're saying apparently is Chris Webber's child, okay? Now, again, when I heard about these shocking claims, I immediately did some digging, all right? I did my research to try to find the source of these claims. However, I was unsuccessful, okay? This is why I shied away from speaking on the topic. However, when I did my search on YouTube, as you see here, it was several channels speaking on this topic, right? However, I assumed that, several of these channels were being ran by AI, okay? Of course, people are putting the AI together, but when you click on some of these videos, it's clear that some of the content that you're witnessing is all being ran by AI. You get what I mean? So it's really hard to pinpoint the individuals responsible for putting these rumors out. However, that hasn't stopped Chris Webber, who moments ago put out a video and essentially warning those speaking on this topic and letting it be known, listen, if you're spreading lies, you know what I'm saying, just know, this is your only warning to address the lies, right? That's essentially hurting him and his brand, because now people are looking at Chris Webber differently. Like, damn, who would do that to a former teammate? You know what I mean? How would you sleep with the man's wife behind his back? And then, you know what I mean, secretly be the father of his child. I mean, this is crazy. Now, of course, Corey Holcomb last week, he spoke on these rumors on his show, so it seems as if Chris Webber not only sent a warning to Corey, but other platforms who pretty much covered this topic without doing their research, okay? So with that being said, y'all know how we do, man. Let's check out this clip from Corey Holcomb last week, speaking on these rumors, and afterwards you're gonna hear Chris Webber and his warning to those speaking on these alleged rumors involving him, former teammate Doug Christie, and his wife, all right? With that being said, y'all let me know your thoughts on everything down in the comment section below. But yeah, let's get right to it.
What do you mean?
This whole Doug
You
Christie,
know what happened? What happened?
So this is what I heard. I ain't did a lot of reading. So apparently the chick that he's been with that came up with the whole Basketball Wives show concept, Jackie had cheated on him with Chris Webber and had a baby that is now in her 20s. And she basically lied and had Doug Christie thinking that this young lady was his daughter, when in all actuality it was Chris Webber's baby.
So that's real news. Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's what I heard. That's the I don't know all the details, but that's what I heard. I can't corroborate it.
Is this the woman who wouldn't let him go nowhere without her? Do you know what I'm talking about?
From the show?
Well, I'm talking about, I remember this player, Doug Christie, had a wife that would not allow him to go nowhere without her.
Wow, yeah, this is her.
Can somebody do you like that? Can somebody tell you, you can't go nowhere without me? Can that happen?
That did happen, yeah, all the time.
Yeah, but now okay, because now it's not.
He sued.
Last I heard, I didn't know that it was confirmed or not, because I know that he sued.
Went to court
to find that out. He filed a lawsuit against multiple parties, Webber and Chris.
He won $4 million, and she's paying half, and Chris Webber is paying half. But the whole dramatic part about it is Chris Webber would be over there all the time. They said, and the daughter said that he would be over there, like every time he seen her, he would be emotional and crying. You know,
who?
Chris Webber, because I guess he.
Well, we see Chris Webber cry a lot.
Yeah, so I mean, this made Chris look kind of weird, man. You know what I mean? Honestly,
he would be over where?
Saying anything. He'd be visiting them because
going to their house.
The teammate is
acting like he's visiting with Doug, but he just over there to see his daughter. They don't know that's her father.
Oh my God, that is crazy.
And the daughter came out and said he would be crying. She basically disowned her mother and Chris Webber. Like, hey, y'all foul. So she sided with Doug. Like, this is the only father I ever known. You guys are foul.
Let me ask you a question, Craig.
Yeah.
If I came to your house and sat down more than twice in a week.
Oh,
Would
yeah.
that be weird?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, what the fuck? What you?
Yeah, 'cause
I
just
love you,
regular
Corey,
friends.
but
Yeah, but
what the
regular-
fuck you doing at my house?
All
nigga?
the time, right.
I mean, that's why, yeah, man.
What is a man? Okay, I know a couple of guys that I allow at my house, but I don't have a wife anymore at my house.
Right.
It's a different atmosphere. But if you have a woman at home with you that you love, why is another man over there with y'all more than
Once a year.
I was just gonna say more than twice a month?
I mean, even if they're buddies, because they were teammates. So let's say it was during the times that they were playing.
It's
Have
still
you ever heard of that?
it's only one Christmas. So unless it's a Christmas twice a month, what the fuck are you doing here, nigga? We could do all the shit somewhere else, but man.
So he faked being even closer to him only to do that, to see his kid.
My neighbor cussed me out.
That's crazy.
You know why my neighbor cussed me out? He lived on the other side of the porch. Because he always invite me over and I'd never come.
Right.
He was a Caucasian man also.
Oh yeah.
And I know what happens with me. I'm not even saying nobody else. I know what happens with me. Yo, bitch gonna wanna give me some pussy. When I'm around people and the women get to know me, they wanna give me some pussy. This is what I know for ever since I've been 30 and up. Ever since I've been 30 and up, if yo bitch around me, I'm worried about her doing one of these laughs. I know what that laugh is. You can't have real niggas around your family unless them motherfuckers got some real ties with you that's like, you willing to stand in front of the world and say, this is my man, I guarantee you, my man ain't gonna cross me. Because your wife's, your daughter's pussy is something that most men want to acquire, if they can, if you don't know that.
What's up, party people? Man, the internet is undefeated, huh? That's why I'm gonna give this friendly reminder to some of my friends out there that you can't believe everything you read, see, or hear on the internet. Especially when they're all lies. No proof, just made up lies. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to issue my one and only advisory. If you have a platform and you have content with my name attached to lies, take it down now. And to those that started the rumor, that started the lies and then continued to spread the lies, I dare you not to take it down. I dare you to repeat a lie. You're not going to defame my name. And of course, the lawyers are in action. Of course, the lawyers are in motion and are motivated. But that's that. If anyone else that wants some insight and a story or some tools of how to get through the distractions, how to stay focused during the bull, go get my book. By God's grace. By God's grace. By God's grace. It's crazy. The enemy wants us to be distracted, man. You gotta put your blinders on. Stay focused, man. Stay focused, man. Stay focused.
Salute world, I need y'all to do me a favor right quick and tap into the homie Grand Finale's latest video titled Sidelines. Okay, the full video is available on his YouTube channel. However, I'm about to bless y'all with a quick teaser. Okay, if you like what you hear, make sure to head on over to his channel and leave a comment. All right, and make sure to tell him that Rip sent you. Okay, run them numbers up. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.
Upon the world before you dearly depart.
Let the world go by. Just let the world go by. And it'll all be just fine.
Thank you for watching my video. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, hit that notification bell to get the latest on hip-hop, sports, comedy, whatever. All right, we got you covered over here at Forgotten Kings TV. And also, click on one of these videos, okay? All right, y'all.